Hello and welcome to week 4. So this is another busy week. There are 3 key elements to keep in mind this week. First is that your midterm exam is going to close. It's currently open and has been open for a few days. It's going to close on Wednesday, September 6th. That's tomorrow if you're viewing this video on Tuesday. So Wednesday, September 6th at 11:59 p.m. Late submissions will not be accepted, so be sure that you've completed that exam. It's multiple choice, true, false, matching. Based on the content that we've reviewed thus far, of course, you are welcome to use your materials as needed. No working with other individuals, only with your notes and resources that you have available to you. And it is a timed exam. So while you can use your resources, know that if you haven't reviewed the content prior to beginning the exam, you will have a time crunch and you'll find that it's best to prepare accordingly. Second element is the weekly discussion. So we're reviewing chapters 8 and 9 and have our reading quiz and weekly discussion just as we typically do. And then also looking ahead, your interview paper. So if you've reviewed the syllabus and reviewed our calendar, you know that we have a leader interview paper that's going to be due on September 17th. So this is a 6 to 10 page, it's an analysis paper that's based on an interview that you conduct with a leader of your choice. There are details, so if you go to the content section on D2L and scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see a folder that's dedicated to this assignment that will provide details, a rubric for how to earn the most possible points, as well as a sample paper. Now, this week, I would strongly encourage you to identify and contact a potential leader or a potential interviewee and secure a time frame to conduct that interview. Ideally, these interviews are conducted in person, although phone and Skype, Zoom, FaceTime are certainly options as well because many of the leaders in our community are quite busy. This is an incredible opportunity for you to tap into your social network. So if you can't think of anyone off the top of your head, reach out to family and friends and see if they have anyone that they might recommend for you to get in touch with. This should not be a current KSU student, at least an undergraduate student. We have some graduate students that would be appropriate. I will say in the past I've had students who have interviewed their peers because they hold significant roles with student government or perhaps their Greek organization. If you choose to do that, there are additional steps of justification on your part. So you really have to situate this leader within the context of the community and articulate what it is about them and their work that makes them an impactful community leader. So just know that I'm looking for external leaders, ideally someone who's embedded in the community in either government, nonprofit, or private sector in business and industry. If you have any questions regarding that assignment, be sure and reach out via email or the Q&A discussion board because there's a relatively quick turnaround. I want to make sure that you have a chance to review all of those assignment details and receive any clarifications early. All right, you're doing a great job. I will post grades for week 3 as soon as possible. Again, let's stay in touch and we'll see you online.